Hi, I'm Abby Overman, and this is my proposal on how we can better the education systems in New Mexico. New Mexico currently ranks 50th in education. This statistic has only changed in the past 8 years, has been from 49th to 50th. Overall, the local government is failing, school districts are failing, and we are failing. We need to change the mindset of all three of these aspects. Who is being affected? The children are consistently being failed every single year. There hasn't been much call to action when it comes to this issue. There's been little advances on changing things, which have proven to work a little bit. However, it's not being taken seriously enough to the expectation that it should be taken seriously. Teachers are losing motivation because they are spread thin, class sizes are too big, and they do not have the proper support that they need to help themselves succeed and help students succeed. So this plays a lot into teacher retention rates and aspects like that. And New Mexico's future as a whole is being stunted. We're never going to see any real growth if we never see any growth in our education. People are not going to want to stay here, families are not going to want to stay here, and new families are not going to want to come in here and move here if they don't think their child is going to be set up to grow and succeed here. Why? What are the factors? There are many factors when it comes to the education system. In New Mexico, we never see any growth. There's not just one simple solution, because this is not a simple issue. It's not a simple problem. We have dealt with this for years, and it has built and built upon themselves. Certain issues have fed into other issues, and etc. However, there are two main factors that we can focus on and we can control that can help the system grow and become better. These are focusing on teacher shortages and class size. More on teacher shortage. The good news is, according to a study, vacancies are on a decrease, which is good. It means positions are being filled currently. However, there is still a high amount of vacancies across the state, primarily in education. So although vacancies are being filled, there's not much growth that there needs to be in order to, give the needs of the increasing student population and the ratio compared to students and teachers. Elementary teachers have the second largest total, with 128 vacancies, which is 21% of all teacher vacancies. The largest vacancies is early childhood. This went from 23 vacancies last year to 29 this year. This may not seem like a huge decrease in teachers. However, we've seen a decrease in teachers over the past few years, and it's at a constant decrease, and right now it's a little bit stagnant. So any decrease is effective in a negative way and can prove to hurt the system. Here are some solutions to the shortage. We can improve teacher salaries. By voting in local elections, this can be changed at a state level. Increase value for our educators. This starts at home. Parents need to help in changing the mindset of respect for educators. Better incentives and programs for education majors. We have to put just as much value in encouraging people to go into the education field as we do nurses, by providing more special scholarships for the major, as well as more programs when it comes to education. Smaller class sizes. Right now, teachers are overwhelmed with class sizes. This leads to low teacher retention rates, which, like I said before, feeds into the issue of teacher shortage. All these issues feed into each other, and it's like a cycle. And students are not getting the attention that they need. This causes students to lose a loss for love of learning. In New Mexico, educators face overcrowded classrooms with 25 to 35 students on average, leading to burnout and early exits from the profession. Smaller class sizes and what works. My proposal is to split schools on a 6-day schedule, but Section A goes on the off days that Section B goes. Schools like Cyber Academy in New Mexico utilize this half online, half in-person style. However, online days leave it up to self-pace, which does not work for every student. I recommend on those off days of school, other non-academic activities are provided, such as sports, electives, and even a personal study hall. This will increase activity that the kids can choose from and even enjoy, and bring the spark back in learning, not only for kids, but for the teachers as well. Education is never an easy issue. However, if we can find ways to fix it little by little, then we are closer to protecting our future. Parents and teachers, and even students, attend district meetings. Don't stop fighting. The more that we keep pushing and keep calling for change, the more that change will happen. Parents and teachers, participate in your local elections. Every single vote matters. And finally, students, give your teachers some grace. Most are trying their best. There's always going to be some bad apples, and because of teacher shortage, some teachers will be overlooked for bad behavior. However, your teachers are the reason why we still have a future, and you are too. So respect yourselves, understand that education is important, and understand that your teachers are just trying to do their best in the environment that they are put in.